New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together. And hello again, dear ones. Dr. Robert with you here on a Saturday evening. It's the last day before we turn the clocks back. Yep, tonight's the night. Make sure you do that. Thanks for being with us here tonight on the New Thought Media Network. It's 8:15. That means it is time for our evening prayers. And I'm so grateful that I get to share those with you here this evening. Now, if this happens to be your first time with us, please know that when we talk about prayer on this network, we're not talking about begging and beseeching. This is not getting down on a bended knee and saying, oh, please, 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 bless me. This is a powerful process of affirmative prayer. It's an affirmation of the truth. And sometimes that leads to a revelation of the truth as well. Regardless, we are here this evening to be in that space. So if you have a prayer request, something you would like us to be in prayer around, in an affirmative truth around something, by all means, feel free to drop it into the chat box. Excuse me. Of this program, and if I see it before I close my eyes, I'll include that in tonight's prayer. Otherwise, you're welcome to head on over to our website, ntmedia.org, and jump on the prayer page, ntmedia.org/prayer. There it is. There's the banner. Jump on there and submit your prayer request there. That goes out to all of the team members immediately. And if you'd like to work with any of our team members one-on-one in a more direct way, then by all means, please use that page as well, ntmedia.org/prayer, and drop in your who you'd like to work with. Let us know who you'd like to work with, and we'll get you all prayed up, as it were. So, all right. Well, here we are tonight, and it is the last of, I forget if this is daylight saving. No, this must be daylight wastings time is what we're on. Standard time. We're going to go into savings time here next. So for now, just remember that you need to turn your clocks back an hour tonight. When you go to bed, whatever time you go to bed, it's actually an hour earlier when you wake up. That's the way it works. So please remember that. And now that we're past, it's kind of interesting how this is happening this year with Halloween being on Friday night and clocks turning back the same weekend. It seems like it's a little bit of a rush, but it also seems like it's been a slow autumn or a slow fall here in Colorado. There's been snow up high, but nothing at my house, and it's getting late in the season for there to be the first snowfall here in the city. In the valleys or in the suburbs where I am. But so it feels like it isn't really autumn just yet. And I have a sense that means it's all going to happen real quick. And when it does, it's going to get cold, stay cold, probably snow like crazy. So anyway, enough of the babbling. I want to get into some prayer work and just kind of see where Spirit takes us. So if you're in a safe space to close your eyes, I invite you to please do so. I'll begin with the breath. Begin with that experience of the inhale, the exhale. There's no need to count how long we inhale or how long we hold the breath or give it a shape or a name. Perhaps it feels like a yawn. That's okay. regardless of the experience. What we have come here to do is we have come here to recognize the one in every breath, in every inhale and every exhale. The oneness is revealing itself as my life, as your life, as all life perfectly. So we've come here together by divine appointment. We've come here together by divine appointment to recognize the oneness of life, the everything that we call God or Buddha or Brahma or Yahweh or Vishnu, Kuan Yin, source energy. Call it George, whatever name you give it. The oneness reveals itself perfectly as love and light and beauty, as truth and health and wealth and well-being, as abundance, as prosperity, as all the good, as the compassion, as the understanding, as the connection, as the communication. The oneness is revealing itself as all of life at all times. There's never anywhere that God is not. There's never any time when God is not. The oneness is bringing itself into form as my life, as your life, as all life right now, perfect. Whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent. We are perfect, whole and complete, nothing missing, nothing absent. And who you are, how you show up in this world, well, heck, that makes a difference. That makes a difference, because what we know is this oneness is forever taking on form and abandoning that form in order to take on new form. We are the conduits through which that form abandonment and that form creation happens. So I tend to look at how it is that we are creating in our lives, how we are creating something new, how we are creating a new understanding, a new path, a new consciousness, a new way to see the world, to see this thing called life. Every moment, an opportunity for new creation. To listen more deeply than ever before for the divine calling of our each individual lives, knowing that the contribution you are here to make, the contribution I am here to make, is absolutely vital for the evolution of human consciousness. We are each in our own way, whole, complete, and perfect. We are each in our own way bringing forth something magnificent. All we got to do is say yes to that. Let go of any sense of limiting beliefs, and let go of any thought or idea that, oh, no, not me, I'm not good enough, or I can't do that, or I don't have enough, or there just isn't enough of this, or there's not enough of that. No, we let go of all of that to rest in the deep knowingness that there is a divine source. We are tapped into that source. That divine source is flowing through and as our lives. So the oneness is fueling us, is funding us, is giving everything that is necessary for the fulfillment of our earthly mission, comes into our lives exactly as necessary. That's how this whole thing works. So the right people, the right opportunities, the right connections, the right intuitions, the right of everything, the right timing, it all is aligning. It is all happening right here, right now, right here, right now. And what I know is, I know it really could be no other way. So wherever I may experience any sense of not enoughness or discord or discomfort or dis-ease, I recognize the dis is not the truth. The dis is the limitation. And I let that go. I let go of that sense that there even needs to be a limitation. In its place, I hold tight. I affirm the oneness, that the everything. I affirm the perfect revelation. I affirm the divine impulse that is bringing forth into my life everything that's here, everything that's necessary. Right people, right opportunities, right healthcare, right nutrition, right exercise. It's just a right on kind of world. Just keep on keeping on in this right on world, knowing at the deepest part of me that no matter what it is I may face this day, whatever it is I may face this evening, all is well in the mind of the one. And it is that one mind that is operating as my mind. That oneness is revealing itself as my mind. And when I let my humanness get into the way of that divine revelation, well, that's just exactly what it is, my humanness getting in the way. But when I get my humanness out of the way, When I get out of that way, when I let go of the hustle and the bustle, when I let go of the wonderings about how or when or why, when I just rest in that deep sense of knowing that God's got this, that God's on the job, that the divine oneness is sourcing, funding, and fueling my life, my mission. That must be true of my life. It must be true of all life. So that's happening for you. It's happening for everyone in my family, everyone in your family, people I don't even know. This stuff is working. It's working. It has everyone. So it works as we work it. That is the call for each this day, is how are we working it? Works if you work it. Let's get working it, people. Let's work. Let's get working towards a world that works for all. Let's get working towards a world where there is no hunger. Let's get working towards a world where everyone has enough resources, where everyone has a home and a roof over their head, where there is no one left out in the cold, where there is no one left unhoused, where everybody is embodying and embracing a complete fulfillment of who they have come here to be, we're each embracing the absolute prosperity and abundance of life. Let's get to work working that. Yeah, that's good. That's the call right there. Work it, work it, work it, work it. So I am filled with a sense of excitement for what this day holds, for what this next day holds, for what this next week holds, for all that my life is here to reveal. There's a sense of deep excitement that we get to work it. So I let it be. I get out of the way. The great sense of gratitude in my heart for the revelation, the reminder, the sacred yes that I am internally speaking in this way for this vision. I am saying yes to all that Spirit has in store, for all that I am called to do and be and become, all the ways I am called to show up. I just say yes, yes, Spirit, yes, use me. Let's get to work. From that grateful heart, I release this word into the creative law of life that is already operating upon it, already bringing the conditions, the people, the resources, the everything together to fulfill this prayer, to fulfill this word. I release this word into that law, that creative law of life, and I let it be. And if any word of this has resonated with you in any way, I invite you to join me in an affirmation of truth as we say together. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you, dear ones. Thank you for being a part of what we're doing here on New Thought Media Network. This is a mighty ministry. It is lifted and supported by your financial donations. I invite you to, if you're not already on our committed giving program, consider getting on a monthly contribution over on our website, ntmedia.org/donate. Of course, a one-time donation is always welcome. And what I know is I love to experience, I love to work with people where we are giving, where we are spiritually committed. I personally am spiritually committed to this organization and this movement, and so I give here. If you're finding resources, if you're finding value, if you're committed to seeing New Thought Media Network move forward and continue to do the work we're doing, please consider a monthly donation, ntmedia.org/donate. I'm Dr. Robert. I'm going to get out of here for now, let you get back into whatever you might be doing on this beautiful Saturday evening. But I want you to know life is good. Life is great. I look forward to being with you again real soon. But until then, I'm going to wish you peace and richest blessings. Bye now. On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.